Okay, last trading day of the week, nothing big which is there on the table which will move or which would push the Nifty down. So it's going to be a flat start, and it is a flat start. 8 points off for the Nifty, and for the Sensex it's a cut off about 10 points. 10 points off for the Sensex, 6 points off for the Nifty. I'll straight off address the Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty post-credit policy has been slightly toppy, and the Bank Nifty has fallen by another 47 points. So it's flat actually, to be very precise. Now let's address the newsmakers. SEAT. Our markets reacting to SEAT numbers. They came way after the market. They came really late in the evening, and the result reaction I think is immediate. 82 rupees or 84 rupees off now for SEAT. Is there impact on Indian generic companies because of that big selling in Teva? Let's look at that. So Sun Pharma, Lupin or Vindo. It could be in sentimental reaction as well, but is there a reaction there? Sun Pharma is down 3%, Lupin is down another 2%, and there is selling in Aurobindo Pharma that pushes it down to 730 rupees. What about JP Associates and GVK? These are two stocks which have been on the been on the butcher block for last 2 or 3 trading sessions. JP Associates down another 40 paisa, and GVK Power is holding on but still at 12 rupees.
Some other stocks which are going to be in focus aside of the ones that Nikun just highlighted. Biocon, let's check in on that. It's got a Form 483 with 10 observations for its Bangalore plant. Although we understand that this plant doesn't have a big contribution by way of export, so not as much of a material damage is what you should be seeing, and the stock should recover after this gap down start, which is currently down 6.5%. Good numbers from Titan. Key brokerages have managed to upgrade the stock as well. We will be chatting with the management as well soon. 9:40 thereabouts is when Bhaskar Bhatt will be joining us. 4% higher for Titan as we speak. Weak numbers from CEAT, strong numbers from PNB Housing. Look out for that. And you've got Apollo Tyres, you've got M&M. They're all coming up with their numbers today. So these are going to be an important ones. Look at Apollo Tyres. That's a sharp downtick of the stock, 2.25% lower. M&M as well is lower as we speak right now. Goodyear, wherein Goldman Sachs has bought about 2.4 lakh shares. So look out for this one as well in terms of how the stock actually pans out in trade right now. Goodyear, Goldman Sachs India Fund has bought 2.41 lakh shares at price level of 907. That's Goodyear India, starts off with a gap up of about almost 3% as we speak. Tata Global Beverages, it's looking to sell its Russian operations, so look out for that as well. That, of course, is a news story this morning. And aside of that, you've got HPCL, you've got a Berger Paints, Apollo Tyres, like I already mentioned, and EID Parry, MRF, Andhra Bank. These are going to be some interesting earnings to look out for today. But much in line with the rest of the globe, it is an absolutely flat start. What remains to be seen is whether we're going to cling on to this 10,000 mark. It's scaringly close to breaching that level yesterday itself. And even now, we're just short of 6 odd points from really breaking below that level. So weekly close up 10,000, that's going to be a little meaningful today. What are banks up to? Let's see what the Nifty Bank first rates are and whether that's again a sector which is pressurizing the markets much like yesterday. A little tempered in trade, down about 0.2%. OMC is worth a visit after the kind of moves that we saw in the entire pack yesterday. So IOC continues to hold out. HP, the other one, which is also slated to come out with its numbers today. HPCL goes strong into its numbers, 1% higher. Titan, South Indian Bank, Suzlon, Tata Motors PFC. These are your top F&O movers. On the flip side, Ujjivan on the back of negative earnings, down 6.5%. CEAT takes a sharp knock, 5% lower. Teva has a rub-off on Sun Pharma, down 3%. Apollo Tyres ahead of its numbers, down almost 3%. And Cummins as well is also looking bleak.